I want to know, Alexa and Kayla, have you guys had secret crushes?
Oh my god!
I wanna know.
You have to spill.
That's a good question.
Nut knob spilled. You have to spill.
Hey guys, welcome to LoveCast, the Boys Love podcast. I'm your host Kayla, and with me are my co-hosts Alexa and Heather.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
So today we're talking with two actors who stole our hearts with their characters Intouch and Daisy from Secret Crush on You. Please welcome to the podcast, Opp and Nutt.
Yay! Hello! สวัสดีครับ Hi everyone!
Hello.
สวัสดีครับ Hello, my name is Nat.
Hello,
So how have you guys been since Secret Crush on You finished? Have you had like a little break in between, or are you working on still new stuff?
หลังจากซีรีส์จบเป็นยังไงบ้างมีกระแสตอบรับเป็นยังไงบ้างก็เป็นช่วงเบรกหรือเปล่าหรือว่าแบบมีงานต่อไหม So for me, okay, I translate to P.O.P and then I answer the question. So for me, it's kind of like a break time. So now I do my own businesses and it's running good. Still missing Secret Crush on You. Yeah.
So for me, it's
ตอบเป็นภาษาไทยก็ได้เดี๋ยวแปล
Your puppies want to answer.
I'm still missing Secret Crush on You.
Yeah.
All the time, and I have some new project.
Oh my
But-
god.
But it's not acting,
Okay.
and
Okay.
I can't to tell you now.
We're going to have
Yes.
to wait. Okay.
And this
Okay.
but it's about like a dance and sing.
Oh
Yes.
my god. ตื่นเต้น
Exciting.
That's
so
exciting.
Yeah, me too.
Well, I'm looking forward to that. Definitely not what I was expecting.
It's exciting.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. I just have to say, like, before we get into the questions, we loved Secret Crush on You. I know that when I was watching the series, I was waiting impatiently every week for the new episode. And just like you guys, I miss it a lot. Like, I think I'm gonna have to watch it again soon because I miss
Yeah,
it.
Oh my
me too.
god. Thank you.
But before we get into some questions about Secret Crush on You, I feel like we have to start this interview with a very obvious question. You might be able to guess what it is, but have either of you had a secret crush before? And how did it go, if you did?
โอ้เคยตกหลุมรักใครก่อนหรือเปล่าแล้วเป็นยังไงบ้าง โอ้ว้าว
Starting with
จะ
the
ตอบก่อน
heavy
ไหมพี่ออฟ
questions.
หรือว่าไง
ตอบเลยน้องตอบเลย
Okay, for me, I used to crush on my friends since I was in the first year of my university. So there was kind of like butterflies in my stomach every time I saw that people, and it still be like a crush right now because I didn't ever have a chance to get into that people. That's very sad, but still good memories because I give them like a food, a snack, but it's just like a short time, you know.
Oh.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's still like a secret crush, right?
Yeah.
It is really, but it's give me like a great feelings, butterfly feelings, and drive me to study. That's it.
Yeah, I feel like we've all been there before.
So,
Mm.
and me is I have a secret crush in high school. There's
Ooh.
there's my friend too,
Mhm.
and make me wanna go to school every single day. Yes, I wanna go to school every single day. Oh, today go to see you, just like that.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, suddenly school is your favorite place to be.
Yeah,
I feel that.
yeah, it is. It is.
I want to know, Alexa and Kayla, have you guys had secret crushes?
Oh my god!
I wanna know.
Oh my god.
You have to spill.
That's a good question.
Nut knob spilled. You have to spill.
Okay, I will tell my story. When I was growing up, we lived down the street from a house of 4 brothers, and everyone like in my neighborhood had a crush on them. So like maybe it wasn't a secret crush, but I, for like my whole entire childhood, had a crush on the second oldest brother in that family for like up until I moved out to go to school. So like literally my whole childhood. And I think it probably wasn't as secret as I thought it was, but for me it was a secret crush.
Wow. That's nice. How about you? How about you, Kayla?
Kayla.
How do I answer this? I think I don't know if my scenario was exactly a secret crush because the person knew. But but yeah, one of my close friends in high school, I was like in love with, like so in love with them, and we kind of had this like understanding of how we both felt, but they were like, no, like I can't do this. This can't be how I like live out my life or whatever. So it ended pretty sad and kind of like like our friendship stopped
Oh my god.
like after I graduated, because I think that had a lot to do with it. It's just because we had this like mutual pining that honestly I think I was probably more into the pining. But the secret aspect of it was that nobody knew about us. That's the secret aspect of it. But
wow.
yeah. It was a secret thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a secret.
Secret.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not anymore, but
Secret about us.
Not anymore right now.
We're spilling secrets on the podcast
Okay.
today.
But it's a feeling good, right?
Yes.
Yeah, in the moment, yeah, because you have a lot of fun, and there's kind of this, like, I don't know how to describe it, but like having something secret that only you and the person know about has like its own special feeling.
Yeah.
I don't
It
know
feels
how else to describe
like-
it.
Like grand and romantic a little bit.
Yeah,
Wow.
and then yeah.
Experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
เนาะบางทีก็แบบไม่ต้องให้คนอื่นรู้ก็ได้แค่2 คนก็พอ
He said sometimes don't have to say to anyone, just keep the secret
Between
in
the two of
our
you.
mind.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
ไม่ใช่แหละ
But yeah, that question, Heather.
They're putting us on the spot.
Oh.
That's what I'm here for.
Oh my gosh. No, it's good. It's good. So let's get into some questions about Secret Crush on You. So one of the first fan questions we got is, what was your reaction to Secret Crush on You when you first learned about the story. And the whole show is kind of known for being really crazy, elaborate, but still having a lot of heart. So, like, what was just your reaction to learning about the story? What happens?
To the series, right?
Yes.
ได้เรียนแบบเหมือนแบบเรียนรู้อะไรจากการเล่น
จาก
ซี
การเล่
รี
น
ส์
เรื่อ
แบ
ง
บ
นี้
ใช่เพราะมันเหมือนมันมีแบบว่าหลายๆ feeling ที่แบบว่าทั้งแบบ crazy ทั้งแบบว่าดราม่า
In
อะไรเงี้ยแบบเป็น
love
in love แบบ
ดราม่า
feel นั้นอะไรอย่างเงี้ยใช่ใช่ so what
ยากจัง
I've learned น้อยยากเนาะคำถามนี้ยากมากคุณใสso what I learned from this is how to deal with my emotion and how to work with others and especially this series is actually comedy, right? So I never been in the series or never do some acting before. This is actually my first ever things I did, which is super hard. I cry a lot many times with my friends and people as well, and it's kind of like every time we go to the studio, we go to filming the series. It's kind of like the new learning day. We have to learn to each other, listening to each other, and we have to overcome many things like the fears or the stress or something like work under pressure or something like that. Facing with something that really hard to explain, but there's so many feelings, many things happening, and I think it's a great experience, and I will never ever forget this experience.
ใช่ก็คล้ายๆกันมันเหมือนกับทำให้เราได้รู้ว่าเราทำอะไรได้เราทำอะไรได้บ้างเราทำอะไรได้แค่ไหนแล้วเราแบบสามารถที่จะแบบทำอะไรได้อีกอะไรเงี้ยเหมือนกับว่าประสบการณ์
เอาขอทีละประโยคเดี๋ยวแปลไม่ทัน
ประมาณนี้แหละมันไม่ยากมันคล้ายๆกันอยู่แล้ว
He said like knows how much ability he can do and facing with. Yeah, that's all. Something like this.
So what was it like when you auditioned for the series? Like, how did you hear about the audition?
มา audition ได้ไงเรื่องนี้
ก็ไปกับพี่ปอนั่นแหละเนาะ
ใช่
ก็ตอบไปด้วยกันเลย
โอเคก็คือ so actually my manager so just let the secret crush on you cast her like that time so she my manager sent me and P.O. to casting and it's kind of like destiny, you know. So my character fits into Daisy and his character fits into Intouch. So we met Zen and the director, and then they pick us. So we have to say like thank you to them very much for bringing me into this series. Yeah.
That's interesting.
And this is,
you fit the roles.
Yeah, this is all how all the things happening.
Yeah, it feels like fate in a way. Did you audition for those roles when you went in? Or did you audition for someone else?
เขาเหมือนถามว่าเราได้มาออดิชั่นเพื่อที่จะมาเล่นบทนี้เลยหรือเปล่าหรือว่าเราแบบไปเล่นเป็นออดิชั่นบทอื่นก็บทนี้เลยเนาะ
ใช่
Well, it's actually this kind of role, you know. It's kind of like okay, this is Nut and this is Daisy, so it's something like a little like the same one, and then they pick us, and P.O.P as well. So this is P.O.P and this is Intouch. So So they like so they see how I look and my character, how what my character is, and then they
kind
figure
of match you with
yeah
Daisy. Okay.
yeah.
So, did they kind of mold Daisy a little bit to you? They kind of made Daisy's character you a little bit, and the way that you auditioned, like the way that you were acting.
Actually, the character, each of the character in this series is created by the actor, and the half of the actor and half of the director.
Okay.
So yeah,
Gotcha.
so I show them how to be Daisy in my way, and let the director knows, and we find something in between to fit in that role. And this is actually happening to other casts as well as well as POP and as well as other casts in this series. But it's it's really hard. I have to research a lot because it's an LGBTQ plus role, which barely see in Thai BL series or many others like BL series. It's pretty hard to find like this character, so I have to learn a lot from actually my friends, which is LGBTQ. So I have to like, okay, how to be like this? How is it too much for this? Or many kind of research for me, and I believe that it's happening to other cats as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
ใช่ก็บอกเขาประมาณว่าแบบเหมือนว่าจะฟังแบบเหมือนฟังแล้วดูเหมือนง่ายที่เรามาเป็นตัวละครอะไรเงี้ยแต่จริงๆแล้วว่ามันยากมากกว่าที่เราจะได้เป็นเดซี่หรือว่าเป็นอินทัชจริงๆอะไรเงี้ย
Well, you guys see it on screen, right? It's kind of like super easy to become this kind of role and character, but in the back we've been like working shop many times to create this character, creating our own character with the director. So it's pretty hard and challenging as well.
Like it's a long and intense process to kind of figure out how the characters come together.
Yeah, being Daisy, you have to play big. My level of saying is something like this, but being Daisy is have to be like very long like this, and which is really hard at the first day becoming this character, something like this.
Was it exhausting?
Yes, definitely exhausting, but it's fun and challenging at the same time. It's while filming, it's not even like working. It's kind of like seeing your friends in the university and doing something challenging, and that's fun. And at the end of the day, I sleep like crazy. It's very exhausting. คือแบบเหนื่อยมากอะไรเงี้ยประมาณนี้
ใช่ก็ประมาณนั้นแหละก็เหมือนกันอ่ะ
พี่โอ๊บ as well.
Well, it's nice whenever your job feels more like you're just going to have fun.
Yeah.
Even though there are challenges that you have to face getting into these roles, especially one that is so, like you said, expressive as Daisy. Speaking of Daisy, a lot of viewers were curious about how you interpreted Daisy's identity.
แบบเป็นคาแรคเตอร์อย่างเช่นแบบเป็นเดซี่อย่างเงี้ยคือแบบมันจะต้องแบบว่าใช้การแบบอินเทอร์เพรทคือแบบเอาไอดีนิตี้ของเอาแบบความเป็นเดซี่มายังไงในช่วงแรกอะไรเงี้ยเหมือนแบบว่าจะเป็นคาแรคเตอร์ยังไงดึง
ตัวละครยังไง
ดึงตัวละครยังไงอะไรอย่างเงี้ยยากมากเนาะ
ใช่
okay
we must have the image image like
our own image of the character
ใช่เหมือนก็แบบสร้างเดซี่ขึ้นมา
so as I told you earlier I creating my own way how I creating my identity is I go to the supermarket and being that character in my own way and practicing like more than 3 months, and then I coming back to workshop room and show what I've did in the supermarket or everyday's life as being there being this character in my thought to an acting coach and the director and and let them see how I understand about this character, and if I have like some part that it's not really fits to an ideal of Daisy's character in director's head, so we have to adjust and talk to each other. It's something like this. So it's how I creating my Daisy identity is how about I behaving like acting like doing something like Daisy in everyday's life from me, something like this. It's really hard, because I don't really see like this role in the story in the screen before. Not
so
so
you didn't
many.
have a lot
True.
of references to go off
Yeah,
of, so you kind
yeah.
of just had to like create it.
Yeah, the thing
fully on
that
your
I
own.
really afraid at the first time being Daisy is, am I playing too much? Am I talking too much? Am I like playing too big,
Too over
something
the
like that?
top,
Because because
Yeah.
if we act like overacting, all the audience that's so my character is gonna be like hate me or not. There's something that always bothering me. Yeah, it's something that I have to like overcome with the director, something like that.
I mean, I think we can confidently say that Daisy ended up being one of the most fan-loved characters in the series. So I think you did an amazing job with bringing that character to life, and definitely not too over the top. I think everyone really loved Daisy.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, you really did your research, and you can tell.
Yeah. I did
what was...
a lot.
Yeah. 3 months, that's a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the most challenging part of playing your roles in this series?
อะไรที่ challenge ที่สุดในการเป็น Intouch ครับ
ของพี่เหรอ
You ask me or PO or both of us?
Both.
I feel you kind of answered in the last question.
Yeah, you answered a lot.
สิ่งที่ challenge ที่สุดเหรอ
เป็นซีนคู่ไหม
ไม่อะ
challenge อะไร
เป็นซีนที่ต้องเล่นกับคนอื่นที่ไม่ใช่น้อง
Oh,
อันนั้น
okay.
คือ challenging ของพี่โอบอะ
For PO, the most challenging things being in touch role is playing the role with other character which is not Daisy. ทำไมถึงเป็นอย่างนั้นนะ
เพราะว่าเหมือนกับว่าเข้าซีนกับเดซี่บ่อยแล้วเหมือนกับเข้าซีนกับเดซี่บ่อยอ่ะมันจะมีการที่เหมือนลิงก์กันอยู่แล้วอะไรเงี้ยแต่พอต้องไปเข้าซีนกับคนอื่นอ่ะมันก็เลยแบบทำตัวไม่ถูกอะไรเงี้ยเวลาซีนรวมซีนปาร์ตี้ที่ห้องหนึ่งอันนั้นจะแบบเป็นแบบเป็นคิดภาพไม่ออกเป็นกิ๊กๆกังๆอ่ะเป็นแบบไม่กล้าเล่นไม่กล้าอะไรเงี้ย
Okay, he say when he played a role with Daisy, it's a lot more
it's a lot
comfy. Yeah, it's a lot more comfy because it's just between two of us, and we know each other. We can read. It's kind of like we can read our mind, our thoughts, something like that. But when you have to play with other roles, other character, it's kind of like a little nervous because you're not really used to or not really understand them so much as Daisy, something like that. And for me, the most challenging part is how to get into the drama scenes. It's really hard, as you saw, right? There's a lot of drama in between our group, between four of us, are always crying.
Yeah.
We
I
always
noticed
crying. Yeah, and every time before we're filming that drama scene between four of us, we have to tune in very, very much. We have to be like, oh my gosh, oh poor To, oh my god, why she looks like this? Oh poor Khao Chao, oh poor Daisy, oh poor me, oh poor Som, or something like that. And playing, and this is actually happens to the scene that I play with P.O.P as well. The drama scene, which is really hard, the last one on episode 14. Yeah, we have to tune in a lot. So,อะไรพี่โอ๊คพูดอะไร
Yeah, I
That's
feel
it
like
for me.
Getting into a drama scene and like emotional scenes is probably, I can't even imagine trying to like get into that mindset of channeling those emotions and then bringing them onto the screen.
Yes.
A lot of crying.
A lot of crying.
To wrap it up, a lot of crying.
จริงร้องไห้เยอะมากจริง That's it
อยู่กับเพื่อนยังร้องเลย
So if you got the chance to play a different character in this series, who would you choose to play?
ถ้าสามารถเล่นคาแรคเตอร์อื่นได้ใน
อื่น
เรื่
ได้
อง
จะเล่น
นี้
เป็นใคร
ใช่ Oh wow
for me I choose as a Daisy
Oh
Oh
yeah
he picked me
Show us your best Daisy.
ไหนเล่นเป็นเล่นเป็นเดเซียดูหน่อยสิ
อีโตะ
Oh my god Oh he really did Okay
มันน่าจะ challenge ดี
I love it.
So for me maybe like Som because she's always crying like her tears come before her emotions
it's not a song
คือน้ำตา
it's
มา
a
ก่อน
ลูก
นะ
น้ำ
อ๋อลูกน้ำ I'm sorry yeah
ชินาส้ม she's ลูก
Okay,
น้
okay.
Oh
Yeah.
okay yeah
Yeah.
she really nailed it every drama scene I really saw her crying yeah even though that
Yes.
scene we have to film like 4 or 5 times and she can cry every time
Wow.
Really?
Amazing.
Can she just
Yes,
cry on cue?
cry on what
Cue, instantly.
yes
Wow.
she can
That is a talent.
that's kind of like a
Nice.
miracle so her tears
Yeah.
are always like
Wow.
oh my gosh
Ready to go.
yeah
she can
sometimes
control
yeah sometimes I just like talk with other character and then I saw Som she already cried and my question is are you crying again is this scene supposed to be cry
It's a comedy scene and she's crying.
yeah sometimes and she explained to me like oh I just feel like Tho is really kind of like poor person so I feel sad for him so I cry
Oh.
Feels all
Yeah.
the character's emotions.
yeah
She's putting herself into that character, maybe.
yes
So, do you guys have a favorite scene that you filmed in this series? It doesn't have to be like a scene that you were in, but it could be. Just a favorite scene.
ซีนไหนอ่ะพี่โอ
ของพี่ก็ซีนเดิมอ่ะ
ก๋วยเตี๋ยวอ่ะ
ไม่ของพี่ซีน ending scene ของเราหมายถึงว่าเป็นแบบ
อ๋อ
เป็น ending scene of both of us ใช่ซีนที่อยู่แบบfrom day into Daisy
okay so our favorite scene is the last scene between two of us when Daisy have to release her emotions, suppressing emotions to be in touch. You saw me, right? You saw Daisy, right? Being a man to please in touch. So she's been like facing many kind like social issues or being LGBTQ in this kind of world is not really been accepting to everyone. So that feeling always suppressed to Daisy, and the last scene that we really love while filming is still really great, and I feel goosebumps because I have to suppress all of my emotions and then explode it to be up, be in touch, and it turned out like as you guys saw in on screen. Yeah. So my character have to overcome a lot of judge, a lot of other people's voice about my character, my voice or something like that. You know, being an LGBTQ is not really I don't know how to explain, but it's kind of like suppressed emotion. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Daisy has to face not just what other people think about her, she also has to face her internal emotions that she feels about who she is.
Yes. Especially the time when you have to please with the man who you love with. Yeah, you don't know how to act, right?
Yourself, right?
Yeah, not really being like myself all the time. So that's it.
Yeah,
that was definitely
really
a favorite scene
story
of mine.
Same.
Oh, thank you.
Definitely not something you see every day. At least not in a BL.
Definitely not.
Yeah. So, what advice would you give to your characters? If you could speak to your characters as yourselves, what advice would you give to them?
ถ้าแบบสามารถบอกคาแรคเตอร์ที่เล่นแนะนำอะไรเงี้ยจะแนะนำอะไรให้คาแรคเตอร์ที่เราเล่น
ไม่เข้าใจอะแนะนำอะไรวะ
เหมือนแบบว่าสมมติถ้าแบบสามารถพูดกับ in touch ได้อะไรเงี้ยจะบอกให้นางทำอะไรอะไรเงี้ยเป็นฟีลแบบอย่าทำแบบนี้อย่าทำแบบนี้หรือว่าทำแบบนี้ดีกว่าอะไรเงี้ยฟีลนาง
เอาเลย
So for me being Daisy is good, so you don't have to change yourself, your outer look or inner look, change your emotions, change your identity to please others. Being yourself, love yourself is the most important thing. Do not lose your confidence with some gossip voices from others. Yeah, love yourself, be yourself, love your friend, love your boy, love your man. Do not even change into that man. Do not even change today anymore because it's kind of like, oh my gosh, really? You know, every time I saw myself playing Day, it's kind of like, really? Am I really? Are you really did this?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Again.
Something like that. Yeah.
แต่ว่ากับอินทัชอะเหมือนกับไม่มีอะไรจะบอกอะเพราะว่าเหมือนเขาก็ชัดเจนทุกอย่างอยู่แล้วกับเดซี่อะ
He said he don't have any words to tell in touch because in touch character are always straight to Daisy, are always like he loves Daisy, he likes Daisy, so he flirt Daisy. She loves the way of the Daisy, how the Daisy is, no matter what.
That's cute.
So, do you have any funny stories from behind the scenes? Anything funny that happened on set?
อืมอะไรอ่ะคิดไม่ออกอ่ะ
มีเหรอวะเบื้องหลังตลก
มี
อ่ะ
มันต้องมีสิ
ไม่เห็น
อ้อ
มีเลย
อ๋อของพี่โอไม่มีเหรอแต่นี่มี
น่าจะ
นะ
ที่แน่ที่ที่บ้านโตะปะน่าจะฮาสุดละ
อะไรอ่ะ
จับไก่ไงวิ่งจับไก่
มันไม่ได้ออนอะดิ
จริงเหรอ
เออ
อ้าว อ๋อ
ต้องเป็นซีนแบบจอยๆซีน
ซี
เต้
น
น
ไง
อ่ะ
ซีนแม่นาค
เออ ใช่
ได้อยู่
ใช่
ได้อยู่
I'm not sure episode 14 when we go to To's house To's hometown
อืม
okay and then you saw we all together with To's mother cooking and then it's kind of resemble how ancient ghost Thai movie called แม่นาค yeah
อ่า
and then she put
The
her
stretchy
hand to
arm
pick
thing.
yeah
Yeah.
she grabbed the lemon like แม่นาค and that was quite really funny and scary at the same time while we're filming you know I have to be like are you really I did ask to the director are you really gonna film this because it's quite like that house is like a little haunting for me
Yeah.
and To's mother used to play this role as Manak before
Mm-hmm.
อ่า
so I
20
did
years ago
yeah 20 years ago
Wow.
Yeah.
and I did feel like haunting so I prayed before we filming yeah but luckily nothing happened after finish that scene
Because of your prayer.
oh yeah I think maybe I let everyone pray before filming
Just in a circle, like,
You guys.
please,
Yeah.
no
Yeah.
ghosts.
yeah please no please
ใช่ก็เป็นซีนที่แบบสนุกทั้งในซีนแล้วก็เบื้องหลัง
mm.
อืม
He said like why filming is really fun and on screen is also fun as well
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hadn't seen that movie, I guess since it's a very old one, but that scene, just with the context that she used to play that role,
Yes.
I found that really funny.
Mhm.
It made me want to go and like look up the original scene.
oh
I feel like it'd be right up your alley, Kayla, as a fan of
Probably.
horror movies and ghost movies.
Probably.
As a
That's your thing.
believer.
Yeah.
Oh, it definitely would be. So, have there been like any comments, memes, anything like that that you've seen from international fans that have stuck out to you? That you were like, wow, like a lot of people love this show, kind of that type of energy.
เข้าใจถูกแล้วพี่โอ๊บ
ใช่ก็น่าจะเป็นอันนั้นแหละ
อันไหนอ่ะ
เยอะอ่ะ
อันไหนอ่ะ I'm not sure there's so many memes right
Did you save any to your phone?
oh yes
Yeah.
yes yes
What ones did you
เจ๋ง
save?
จริงๆมันมีแต่มีแบบของลูกน้ำกับฟรีนนะที่เซฟ
ใช่
ใช่ไหม
ใช่
you know actually it's actually happens I saved like just only ลูกน้ำ and friend
Mm.
yeah she always do her face like crazy face on
Yeah.
the show and then we save and then we send to each other and then we'll laugh this is the fact
Oh my gosh. Yes, there's always memes that come from the character who has the craziest facial expressions.
Mhm.
yes especially for some
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay. So that kind of wrapped up our secret crush on you questions, and we got some questions from fans wanting to kind of get to know you guys a little bit more. So the first question we have is, what were your initial impressions of each other when you first met?
Initial emotion first met เจอกันครั้งแรกรู้สึกยังไงนะ Me first okay for me to P.O.P right at the first time I met him I thought like we really have to play the role together we really have to be like couples together because we look like from Korean so can I really talk to him can I am I really have to talk with him really something like this you know he looks like so smart and something like I'm a little nervous at the first time because I have to think a lot so how to be like how to work with each other yeah it's kind of nervous at the first time we met that's all how I feel แล้วพี่โอป่ะ
ครั้งแรกก็กังวลว่าแบบจะเล่นด้วยกันได้ไหมหรืออะไรเงี้ยแต่แบบพอเวิร์กช็อปหรือว่าพอเรียนรู้กันไปเรื่อยๆก็นั่นแหละก็อย่างที่เห็นนะ
he answered like me at the first time he feels like nervous and can't imagine how can we play together two of our roles together and finally the outcome is what you saw on screen
Perfect chemistry
oh thank you
okay if you guys could watch one movie over and over again which movie would you choose
oh my god
หนังที่ดูบ่อยเนาะ
หนังที่แบบเรื่องเดียวเลยที่แบบดูบ่อยๆแบบดูซ้ำๆได้ไม่เบื่อ
อุ๊ยเรื่องเดียวกันแน่เลย
เรื่องอะไรก่อน
Beauty and the Beast
โอ้จริงปะเนี่ย
พี่อบดูใช่พี่อบดู16อ่ะ Beauty and the Beast อ่ะ
คืออะไร
16 รอบอ่ะ
Oh he watched Beauty and the Beast 16 times
wow.
Oh my god
16
ทำไมถึงต้องทำไมถึง16 ครั้งอ่ะทำไมถึงดูหลายรอบอ่ะ
เพราะว่าแบบเหมือนดูรอบแรกแล้วประทับใจด้วยแล้วก็เหมือนตอนนั้นทำงานโรงหนังแล้วดูหนังฟรีก็เลยแบบเข้าไปดูเรื่อยๆเลยแต่ว่า
เป็นเวอร์ชันคนใช่ไหม
ใช่จนแบบจนเลิกทำหมายถึงว่าแบบเลิกแบบเลิกทำงานแล้วก็แบบยังดูอยู่อะไรเงี้ยทุกวันนี้ก็ยังดูอยู่นะ
โอเค Well he used to work in the movie theater and that time Beauty and the Beast live action are in the cinemas so he goes watch many times in the cinema but once he done his stuff in the cinema he still watched the Beauty and the Beast like me I just watched a few days ago Beauty and the Beast live action because I love all the song all the rhymes all the Disney everything Disney I love them so much yeah but you know I but I
Office too
but my answer would be Frozen not Beauty and the Beast I love the song you know
Frozen 1 or 2
1 definitely but 2 is great as well I love Elsa
but it's not as good as 1
yeah the first one is like classic
yeah
I see your Little Mermaid shirt. That's like one of my favorite Disney movies.
Oh,
nice pick. I didn't see that.
Yes,
love. Well, this is actually my fan club give it to me, and I wear it all the time. I love it. แม่พี่โอมให้มานะรู้ปะพี่ชายอ่ะเสื้อเนี้ย
Okay, so we kind of talked about it a little bit, but what are some of your goals for the rest of this year, either professionally or personally, things you want to accomplish?
อือฮึอ่า มีเป้าหมายในปีนี้วางเป้าหมายในปีนี้ว่ายังไงบ้างอยากจะแบบว่า accomplish แปลว่าอะไรวะอยากจะทำอะไรสำเร็จในปีนี้บรรลุเป้าหมายอะไรในปีนี้ฟิลนั้น
อืม
อืม well for me well I did my own businesses and now I am creating my new businesses so I want to achieve my businesses as well and I did really want to have like another BL series so yeah that's it and yeah
you guys want to keep acting?
Yeah I love acting and at the end of this year I will have to go to Disneyland that's all my dream so I want to achieve that yeah that's all my year's goal
Getting to Disneyland is priority number 1, I think.
Yes, exactly. It's been 3 years since the pandemic, so I didn't go anywhere. That's really sad things, right?
Yeah, I think people are just starting to travel again, but it's still like,
Yes.
How much traveling can we do?
Yeah, I wish. อือฮึของพี่อบก็
ของพี่อบก็ตอนเนี้ยก็อย่างที่บอกว่ามีโปรเจกต์ใช่ไหมแล้วก็แบบตอนเนี้ยคือแบบว่าหนักมากกับโปรเจกต์นี้คือมันแบบซ้อมเต้นทุกวันเลยอะไรอย่างเงี้ยก็นั่นแหละก็อยากจะทำอันนั้นแหละให้สำเร็จ
โอเค so he have like มันเรียกว่ารายการอะไรนะแบบมันเป็นฟีลแบบรายการประมาณไหน
survival
เป็นแบบรายการ survival เต้นในไทยใช่ไหม so พี่อบแต่ว่าอะไรมันพูดเดียวไม่ได้พูดโอเค so พี่อบ wants to achieve his new dancing survival project will available real soon on the TV show มันเป็น TV show ใช่ไหม
ใช่
it's survival TV show available real soon
so we
and he wants to achieve
yeah I have to work hard from today's project I have to dance practice every day
wow
I can only imagine
แล้วก็อยากจะเล่นซีรีส์อีกสักเรื่องนึงเนาะในปีนี้
โอเคhe ใช่อยากมี he wants to play another series in this year as well yeah
we'll keep our fingers crossed for that one
keep it crossed
okay so next question we had is what music have you guys been listening to lately we know you're both K-pop fans so what have been your favorite K-pop releases recently
recently เดี๋ยวนะfor me I listen to BTS many times because I'm a big fans of BTS you know I listen like Permission to Dance I love it เพลงอะไรของพี่โอบวงอะไร
ของพี่โอก็ฟังทุกวงนะหมายถึงว่าแบบมัน
นี่รู้ละใครคนเดียวเลย one and the only I know what he's gonna say it's definitely be 1 2 3แท้
ยัน
yeah he's a big fan of Taeyeon yeah he's listening to
Taeyeon and IU
wow
two great vocalists
me too
yes we
love both of them
แต่ว่าเกิร์ลเจนจะคัมแบ็กแล้วนี่
ใช่เดือน8
wow I heard that girls' generation is going to come back I am so excited as well oh my god
really excited
yeah so excited
yeah I'm super excited for that as well it's gonna be fun Okay, kind of piggybacking off of that, if you could see anyone in concert right now, who would you choose?
อู้
That's a good
ไปคอนเสิร์ตเหรอ
question.
ถ้าแบบว่าสามารถเจอใครสักคนในคอนเสิร์ตได้จะเอากับใคร โอ้ my god ยากว่ะ
คอนเสิร์ตใคร
ใครก็ได้ เลือกมาเลย1 คน
ก็คืออยากไปคอนเสิร์ตใครเหรอหรือว่าให้ไปเจอใครในคอนเสิร์ต
ใช่ใช่ใช่เจอใครก็ได้ศิลปินที่ชื่นชอบอะไรเงี้ย Well for me it's definitely be Taylor Swift.
Ooh,
I
nice.
loved her. I listening especially for 1985 album. I listen every song. Yeah, she's never been in Thailand, so if she comes to Thailand, I would
wow.
definitely go no matter what.
Ooh, I bet tickets would sell out like crazy.
Yeah, like crazy. It's
Yeah.
just happening to Justin Bieber. Actually
Yeah, oh
happened
my
to
gosh.
Thailand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
ของ
เชื่
พิ
อ
ม
ว่า
ก็ต้องเป็นของพิมก็คงเป็นแทยอนแหละ
Taeyeon. Okay. Taeyeon again.
True to his bias.
We'll go to Korea and see her.
ไปเจอที่เกาหลี
Oh, yeah, I bet I can imagine she would put on an amazing concert though. Okay, so the next question we have, which is a fan favorite that we often get during interviews, is do you guys have a favorite plant or flower?
ว้าว มีแบบ
Random,
ต้นพืชที่ชอบไหมหรือว่าแบบ
ต้นไม้หรือดอก
ด
ไม้
อก
ที่
ไม้
ชอบใช่ไหม
ใช่
for me rose
อุ๊ย
Rose.
Oh, classic. Oh,
From me
Rose.
the rose as well I'm gonna answer the rose
อ่า
it's classic beauty resemble Beauty and the Beast imagine you wearing
Yes.
a yellow gown and dancing in the ball gown with roses oh my
Gotta
gosh
bring it
that's
back to
all
Beauty and the
Yeah.
Beast.
yeah I
Aw.
love them so much
That's so fair. Okay, so this question is for Nut. So we've been
For me?
watching your vlogs and such, and you've gone to a lot of different places within Thailand. Do you have a place in Thailand that you would recommend people to visit that they have to go to if they come to Thailand?
Oh my gosh, it's definitely be my hometown.
Oh,
Not really my hometown, it's
Oh.
actually located near my hometown, which is Chiang Mai. Doi Intanon. Yeah. Doi Intanon Mountain. So it's contain a lot of beautiful plants, beautiful trails, beautiful fog, beautiful and nice weather. And I would recommend you guys travel to Chiang Mai because the people in Chiang Mai is very nice and they are also like would like to welcome everyone to come to Chiang Mai. Although even though you're foreign, right? They're still like, okay, hello, do you have like do you want some water, something like this? Yeah. And the life is like really slow, so you just feel like, okay, really, it feel really soothed. Every time I coming back to Chiang Mai, it's feel like, here is my home. I feel soothed, I feel comfy, I feel like all the people are like,
relaxing.
Relaxing, good vibes.
Mhm.
Good vibes. We're all about the good vibes.
Yeah.
ผมเที่ยวเหรอนึกไม่ออกอ่ะไม่ค่อย
โปรดมาเที่ยวที่เมือง
อ่ะ
ของฉัน เอาคำถามของน้องนี่ว่าalright
อ้าว
that's it
Did
we
Opp
just-
want to? Did
I
Opp want to
just-
add to that?
จะ
I just-
มีแนะนำอีกไหม
I was just
Oh.
wondering if you were trying to add to that, if you also had a recommendation.
recommend my room
Oh my god
just kidding just kidding
แรงมากแรงมาก
I'm sorry I'm
Oh
sorry
my god I think he means Bangkok
sorry I'm sorry
Now when a bunch of
Okay.
fans show up at
God.
your house.
Oh my god, you're making me cry. You make me laugh so hard I'm crying.
Disclaimer: do not show up at their house.
No.
Don't do that.
He's joking, everyone, joking.
Yeah,
I'm kidding I'm
joking.
kidding
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay.
That
Well,
was so unexpected.
changing tack, moving on.
Okay, moving on.
Nut, how did you get into doll collecting?
I love something beautiful since I was a kid. I love watching, Barbie movies since I was a kid, and I always dream. I always dream to have my own collections. I don't really have a chance to collect them since I was a kid because my family is not really support what I love. So if I did tell my mom that when I have a time, I will show you my collection, and this is actually how it's all happening. And I turn my hobbies into my work as well. Yeah, so I'm really really passionate in dolls collecting, and it's leading me to Disney World as well. So I just go into Disney World and feel all the beautiful things and keep it drive me to work, push me to work in everyday life. And yeah, it's turning me like to be like a doll collector as well.
Do you have a favorite
doll? Right? Wow, it's really hard to tell. I collect many dolls. I collect like Disney limited editions. I collect life doll. So if I have to tell my favorite, it's gonna be Ariel limited edition doll. It's really hard to find, and I did have her.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, speaking of beautiful things, Daisy's outfits were like the highlight of like my watching of Secret Crush on You, and I was wondering, do you have a favorite outfit of Daisy's?
Oh wow
เสื้อสีเหลืองอะเสื้อสีเหลืองกางเกงยีนที่มันต่อ
ที่ไปทะเลปะ
ไม่กางเกงยีนที่มันขาสั้นแล้วมันมีต่อลงไปเป็นขายาวอะ
นั่นแหละชุดไปทะเลใช่ไหม It probably be the sea dress you saw it right it with a yellow on the top and two layer jeans which is cut off there and you can see her legs. That was so insane,
Yeah.
When I
show off the
I walk all over while filming, and everyone staring at me and asked me, where did I get that jeans? Everyone
They're really
wants it.
cute.
They are so cute.
Yeah.
So is that your favorite because you got the most compliments?
Yes, exactly.
We actually got this question from our Discord server. You have a lot of fans there, and they were wondering if you could film a room tour for your YouTube channel.
Room tour? Oh wow.
Because you have
That's
some
very nice.
yeah, really cool things in your room, and they were just wondering if you could film something.
Yeah, I thought that I'm gonna film it, but there's a lot of many stuff, so it's gonna be happening real soon. It's a good advice.
Oh.
I'll do it. Yeah.
He said I'll do it.
Well, the fans are
I'll do it.
asking, so
Yeah, thanks for telling me. Yeah, that's nice. Wow.
that's
I got my new
exciting.
content. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you ever need content, you know where to find us. We'll ask the fans for you.
Okay.
So Opp, I've got a question for you. I know that you showed us your dogs before, but can you show us again for the people who are going to be watching this?
My dog
Yeah.
Sydney.
จินี่จ๋า
Sydney. Her name is Sydney. Oh, that's so cute.
ดิฉันมินนี่
Oh, so cute. ชื่ออะไรตัวนี้ชื่ออะไร
Wait, is
มันชื่
Minnie
อ
the
มันชื่อ
corgi?
มินนี่yes
Minnie the
corgi and
corgi.
the จินนี่ is a samoy เขาเรียก samoy เหมือนกันปะ
Samoy.
I love
Samoy.
Samoyed.
Oh my god, that's so
Oh,
cute.
They're
That's
so
so
playful.
Oh my god, he's
Oh my
really
gosh.
cute.
Sorry to make them all. They're probably going to be
Lazy
barking
again.
now. Sorry. You only just got them to quieten down, and now I just asked you to.
We love seeing pets on the podcast. Us and our viewers all love it, so we have to make it a
Ooh.
thing.
Yeah, we always find an excuse to have either our pets in the episode or a guest's pets. So thank you.
Thank you for sharing your puppies with us.
So Opp, again, your TikTok videos are very popular with our podcast listeners and in general. What do you like most about making them? Oh, mate, we watched all your TikToks. We've got a few questions.
The embarrassment is setting in.
Now he's shocked.
But what do you like most about making TikToks?
อ๋อชอบโปรเซสในการทำอ่ะชอบอันไหนที่สุดแบบในการระหว่างการถ่ายคลิป TikTok อ่ะแบบเต้นไหมหรือว่าแบบรูป
เต้
ไห
น
ม
แต่ว่า
อะไรอย่างเงี้ย
เป็นเต้นแบบเต้นเบาๆแบบไออะไรอย่างเงี้ยน่ารัก
อ๋อโป
ไม่
โปไหมอ๋อ
ไม่
he's like dancing but with his shiny face cute little shiny face and he don't and yeah I was expected that he's gonna answer the naked one but it's not
Trust me.
But it's not.
We've seen a lot of
But it's
comments about
not.
those ones
no
too.
I'm not
Well,
yeah he
my
loves the
next
shiny
question.
one.
My next question actually is, besides learning TikTok dances and creating the thirst traps, which you can't deny, what else do you like to do in your spare time? But I want to circle back to the thirst traps.
ชอบไหมเป็นถักเสื้อ คำถามแรกอันที่สองก็คือเป็นแบบคือแบบว่าชอบทำอะไรก่อนนอนอะไรอย่างนี้
ชอบถักเสื้อก็ชอบ
พี่ไอซ์เชิญแล้ว
เพราะว่าปกติไม่ได้ใส่เสื้ออยู่แล้วไงหมายถึงว่า
and he say like he don't really wear his shirt before the bedtime ใช่ไหมไม่ใส่เสื้อนอนอยู่แล้วใช่ไหม Oh my god okay that's
You're
it
getting all the
okay
details.
next question
I mean, it's hot in Thailand, so.
yeah
That's true. We've heard it's hot. We've heard it's cold. We've heard many things.
okay
What do you like to do in your spare time?
watching movie
Do you have a favorite genre?
ประเภทของหนัง
เขาเรียกว่าอะไรวะคอมเมดี้เหรอ
หนังตลกใช่ไหมคอมเม
ใช่
ดี้
ถ้าก่อนนอนดูหนังตลก แต่ถ้าปกติจะดูแบบเทเลอร์ดูมิสทรีอะไรอย่างเงี้ย
normally before getting to bed it's gonna be comedy but in the free time in the morning it's gonna be thriller Ooh,
Thrillers in the
Starting the day with a
morning.
thriller.
yeah.
ไม่ใช่ in the
It
morning
should be at night, right? ไม่หมายถึงตอนกลางวันตอนเช้าไง
นั่นแหละแต่เขาไม่ได้หมายถึงตอนกลางวันไง morning คือก่อนเที่ยงอ่ะ
So you spoke a little about it before, but this is to the both of you. Do you have any upcoming projects, either together or individually, that you can tell us a little more about?
อืม
Or have you kind of told us everything you can?
โปรเจกต์ไม่มีเนาะ
โปรเจกต์ต่อไปของเราเหรอ
โปรเจกต์คู่หรือว่าแบบโปรเจกต์เดียวอะไรอย่างเงี้ยของพี่อบก็เป็นเต้นปะ
ก็เป็นอันนั้นเหมือนที่เคยบอกไป
อู้
ถ้าเป็นโปรเจกต์คู่ก็ที่ฟิลิปปินส์แหละให้ติดน่าติดตามที่สุดแล้ว
for the couple project it's gonna be Raikan FanCon in the Philippines. Yes, and that's all we have right now. For individual, P.O.P has like a dancing TV show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really excited actually. I have tickets to watch the live stream of the Raikon FanCon.
Wow.
So
Really?
I'll be watching you guys, yeah.
Oh, thank you very much.
So I'm really excited, yeah.
Me too.
Yeah. That's exciting, traveling all the way to the Philippines for it.
Yes, our first time as well.
First time
in the Philippines. Yeah.
That'd be so fun.
Yeah.
Do you have any final messages for your international fans who will be tuning in to this interview?
อยากจะบอกอะไรให้ Inter fans บ้างจ้ะ
บอกอะไรยังไม่เคยเจอกันเลยอ่ะบอกอะไรดีวะก็ต้องขอบคุณแหละเนาะที่ซัพพอร์ตเราอะไรอย่างเงี้ยแล้วก็แบบหวังว่ามีโอกาสก็คงได้เจอกันรวมทั้งแบบทั้ง3คนนี้ด้วย
Okay, thank you very much for supporting both of us. And if we have a chance, we will see each other again, and also 3 of you as well. Yeah,
I hope so.
from P.O.P. Yeah, and for me, like, okay, thank you very much for all the international fans supporting, because I saw many messages on my inbox, and I feel really overwhelmed, and I feel really good. This is something that I never expected before. I never be like, okay, there's gonna be like many people staring and watching my show. And when this happened, I feel thank you very much. Without your support, it couldn't be like me, Daisy. It couldn't be me without everyone's support. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. And I wish to see everyone's again.
Okay, so final question is just, do you guys have any questions for us, you know, as BL fans and fans of Secret Crush on You? Anything you're curious about?
มีคำถามอะไรจะถามเขาไหมถามอะไรหมดเลย
ถามเขาเหรอ
ถามเลย Let me think.
It could be anything.
It could be anything. Oh, okay. What is each of your favorite scenes? Each of your in the Secret Crush on You.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to go first, Kayla?
I really like the Sky and Zhao couple. So any scene that they're in, I love the one when they're sitting in the park and like having their little talk. Just like any scene that they're in, really. I also like that scene where they like go to the I'm trying to figure out how to describe it. They go to the dinner with Sky's
like the friend
friends.
Gathering?
Yeah. And his friends
I remember that.
His friends are being like very mean kind of towards Zhao, and he's like, I'm not gonna stand for this, and then they he's defending him, and then they end up leaving. Stuff like that. where
Ooh,
Sky
nice.
is being like very protective of Zhao.
Yeah, he is always.
protected.
For me, I'll say I did love your guys' scene in episode 14 that you mentioned earlier. I think that was one of my favorites in terms of emotions, but also the group crying scenes with Daisy, Ka, Joe, and Sam. The emotions and just all of that coming together were always, I loved watching those and seeing them come to life on screen.
Ooh, nice.
And I have to say my scene, and I'm not being biased just because you guys are here, was actually when Intouch and Daisy were kind of like on that little date that wasn't a date at the food thing.
Oh, food truck,
Yeah.
noodle. Yeah.
Yeah, and Intouch was flirting with Daisy in a way that was making her feel really seen, and then just being like a gentleman, and it was so sweet and lovely, and it was just one of my it like made me really teary, actually, the entire scene. It just really meaningful, and I really loved that one.
Wow, that's very nice.
And I'm not just saying that because you're here, like
Oh,
it was actually legitimately one of my favorite scenes.
oh, thank you.
And that's it for our episode this week. Thank you, Opp and Nutt, for taking the time to sit down with us amidst your busy schedules. We had so much fun chatting with you guys.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank
It's
you.
very nice talking with three of you.
So if you enjoyed this episode, please rate, review, and follow us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and share this episode with your friends because that really helps us out. But thank you for joining this week's episode, and we will see you guys next week. Bye.
ขอบคุณค่ะ
Bye. ขอบคุณค่ะ Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Yeah, because I just have arrived at home and I have to do something with my
Oh,
Ginny.
hello!
Oh, so cute.
There's two!